Hey everybody, Snoopalax here, and today we're checking out a very cool ROM hack. This is Overkart 64. So Overkart 64 was a tool developed by Dead Hamster, and they made a mod called Overkart 64 using that same tool. And what this mod is Mario Kart 64 with 16 custom tracks and a bunch of custom elements. So this first track here, we got Peach's Castle from Super Mario 64. And this is a very cool track. My favorite part about it is that it contains the Hazy Maze Cave section over here. Because usually in Hazy Maze Cave, when you go to the metal cap room, if you fall out of the level, it shows that that level is connected to the waterfall in the castle. Having Hazy Maze Cave being connected to Peach's Castle through the waterfall is just incredibly cool. It makes for a really cool course. Now, this is personally probably one of my favorite stages of this hack. Huge shoutouts to Dead Hamster. He runs the channel Overkart 64. He does tutorials about how to make stages, and he makes a bunch of great videos. I highly recommend checking out his channel if you want the latest updates on these Mario Kart 64 ROM hacks. So before we go to the next course, I want to show you guys this new start screen. It has a bunch of options. We could set the CC in time trial mode. We can set it to be mirror mode or not mirror mode. We can set the AI state. And we have the racer stats. So usually every racer has their own unique stats, but we can make them all to one character stat. And then there's mod options. There's practice mode, input displays, which is very cool, and details, which tells you your player details like your X, Y, and Z coordinates. And you can also force items to be a certain place of items. Practice mode is very cool because it allows you to use save states in-game. And if you look at the render options, we can go widescreen, we can turn off anti-alias, we can do the different vertical split screen, which was cut during development. Game tempo, this pretty much just makes it smoother if you're running on emulator, or if you're console, you would choose console. So this next course is Goomba Mountain, and this is a very cool course. There's so many things I gotta explain right now. So first is we got the input display on the bottom right, which is very cool, because you can just see which inputs the player is pressing. And then at the bottom there we have the coordinates. We have our X, Y, and Z coordinates relative to the map. We have our A, which is the angle that we're looking at. And then on the right hand side we got our speed coordinates. So that's our speed in the X direction, our speed in the Y direction, and our speed in the Z direction. And A is our absolute speed, so that's the number that really matters. So I'm going to use a mushroom here when I'm like kind of got a straightaway. And we can probably get that SA up to like just over 6. So yeah, I use that here. 697. It's pretty hard to go faster than 697 in Mario Kart. So now this is the coolest thing. Like, I honestly can't believe the people on the Overkart team did this. Okay, so I'm gonna press left on the D-pad. Now check this out. Look what happens when I press right on the D-pad. Yeah, it's save state. I'm playing this on an actual Nintendo 64 console, and they programmed save states into the game. So if you're practicing, that can be super convenient. Okay, another really cool thing about the practice code is usually when you restart, you gotta pause, retry, and it takes a couple seconds, right? But with this practice code, all you gotta do is press D-pad up, and you just restart just like that. So I know it only saves a couple seconds, but obviously, cool feature nonetheless. Next combination, which is nice, if you press D-pad down, it takes your time to 1.5 minutes and it gives you 3 mushrooms. And you're probably wondering, like, why would that be important? But that's actually very important for doing flaps, which is your fastest lap times. Alright, so let's say I'm trying to practice my fastest lap times, right? What you do is you go D-pad down, bring it to 130, save state, and then you have your 3 mushrooms there. So now you're ready to go through the lap, do your like possible flap. I'm no Mario Kart speedrunner, so obviously I don't really go for flaps or anything too crazy like that, but still a very cool addition. And this last addition here, the multiple ghosts are obviously very cool too, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press L and D-pad left. Okay, and you see where my character is in that position. So now, I'm gonna drive a bit. Yeah, we'll drive right here. Now I'm gonna press L and D-pad right. So, I just set 2 points for like a split section. So I'm gonna go way back before the first point that I set here. So now I'm gonna press L and D-pad up. Okay, and you see how the timer says 0003 now? That actually means 0. As soon as I enter the initial area where I did that first marker, I'm gonna have a time for how fast I can get to from that first marker to that second marker. So I should be coming up to that second marker right there. Yeah, so I got there in 11:03 seconds, so. It's so cool the amount of stuff they have for speedrunning in this hack. And if you want to make new markers, you just press L and D-pad down, you can make new markers. If you're a Mario Kart 64 speedrunner, this would just be such a good tool for you to use. Okay, and this Goomba Mountain stage also has like a bunch of branching paths on it too. I've barely been able to talk about the courses here, there's so many cool features. So you can take this path here, you can take the path above. And then this is the shortcut path here. And you need to use a mushroom to get it, but luckily, D-pad down and we got ourselves a mushroom. So how it works is, go this way. Yeah, and we just make that jump and we do a bit of a shortcut. I guess when I did that, I reset my laps, but you know, it's just very cool. There's so many alternate paths that you can take with this course. So when we go this way, yeah, no, this track design's honestly pretty insane. Still trying to wrap my head around how it actually works.
I got these.
Alright, this next level is Big Boo's Haunt from Super Mario 64. This is another very cool stage. Obviously, Super Mario 64 is a great game to take inspiration from. And it's just crazy, like, Super Mario 64 has always been popular, don't get me wrong, but it seems like these past couple months with the whole Super Mario 64 iceberg and the whole Wario apparition meme and every copy of Mario 64 is personalized, it just seems like it's been a lot more popular lately, which is crazy to think that a game like Mario 64 could get even more popular. This level is very cool because it contains a lot of elements from Mario 64, like you have that L is real statue over there that everybody knows about now. You got the Big Boo up there at the top. And then you can even kind of drive up to the mansion here too. Right, this next course is Mushroom Valley. And this is the first custom course that DeadHamster made, so this is kind of the most, I wouldn't say the most popular custom course, but maybe one of the most well-known ones, just because it's been out the longest. And this one is pretty straightforward. You got some pretty cool geometry around. Kind of reminds me of Royal Raceway a little bit. You got this tunnel over here. And just the layout of this track is very good. It definitely seems very vanilla in a sense. They got this small jump over here, which you can easily make. Actually, I thought it wasn't that easy to make. Maybe he spaced it out a little bit more. Yeah, this is a longer lap too. This next level is Toad's Village, and this level kind of reminds me of Mushroom Gorge from Mario Kart Wii. Just a little bit. Probably just because of all the mushrooms that are around. This is another really cool course with all those toad houses all around. A lot of pretty sharp turns. Well, and definitely one of the shorter levels for sure. Right, this next level is Jolly Roger Shore, and this one is inspired by Jolly Roger Bay from Super Mario 64. As you can see, we're going inside the ship right now that the eel would usually be inside, and we actually have the eel just right out over there. This one's a very short lap, but very cool. Here, we'll take a little bit of a scenic path this route. Over here, you can see we have the chest that you'd have to use to get the star. We have to, like, pick them in the right order in the cave of Jolly Roger Bay. And then you got this cool, like, dock setting here, where you got a dock that leads to nowhere, another dock that leads to nowhere, and then our final dock leads to the Jolly Roger Bay boat. Yeah, just... oh. Just, yeah, you have to have a little bit of speed to make that jump, or else you're gonna fall off like I just did there. I think this dock is pretty cool. Even the eel, I like how the eel looks and everything. You even have the fish that's in Tiny Huge Island over here too, just kind of chilling. Got like some sort of shack here. Kind of reminds me of a shack from like a Majora's Mask. Kind of reminds me a little bit. This whole area kind of reminds me of the, oh, I guess the Great Bay area from Majora's Mask. Which reminds me of it just a little bit. Right, this next one is DK's Jungle Japes. And this level is very cool. Definitely gives me the vibe of DK Jungle Parkway. We even have the jump like in DK Jungle Parkway. This jump has a really cool shortcut, which I'll show off next lap here. I like how this area kind of slopes up like this. And then you have that shortcut there, which is actually really hard to take. Like, looking back, I probably should have put it on practice mode just so I could do save states for that shortcut to show it off, because that shortcut's actually, like, really, really difficult. Alright, so for this shortcut over here, this one's actually really cool. Just go off to this ramp, just go a little bit to the left, then you land over here, which is honestly really, really clever. Then you can take this over here, and yeah, that very, very clever shortcut. Oh wow, so yeah, he pretty much got a drift and used the mushroom to get over that, which is, I don't know, kind of a cool route. Right, and this next course is Lava Land, obviously based off of Lethal Lava Land from Super Mario 64. This is a cool course. I like how there's no rails or anything. Definitely makes it one of the more difficult courses when it comes to casual play. And you even got the bullies over there, which is super cool. The bully on the platform. And you have all those volcanoes in the background, and so it definitely has like a pretty good vibe to it for sure. And then these jumps in the middle here. And a little bit longer of a lap time too. This one's 46 seconds. Obviously, good players could probably do that in under 30. Alright, so this next course is Snowman's Mountain. So this is a combination of QueueRAM Mountain and Snowman's Land. And as you can see, we have the Snowman from QueueRAM Mountain. We have a lot of aspects from Snowman's Land. Like right around this corner, you'll see the big penguin over there. Yeah, so we got like the mountain that you can climb up over there. We got the shack from QueueRAM Mountain. So it's really cool that he combined both the snow levels together into like a racetrack. Yeah, you got the big penguin with its baby penguin over there. Then you have the shack that you jump into to go to the QueueRAM Mountain slide. And overall, this is just a very cool, well done course. Like, I really like how much inspiration Dead Hamster took from Super Mario 64 when making these tracks. Alright, now this next course, everyone should be able to recognize this one. We got Bob-omb Battlefield from Super Mario 64. Yes, another Mario 64 level. This one's really cool because of just the way that he laid it out to make Bob-omb Battlefield like a racetrack. So, this first track, I'm going to kind of just go for speed a little bit as I crash into the wall repetitively, but yeah, overall just a really cool layout for this custom track. It obviously edited the geometry a little bit to make it work. Here, let's just try a little bit more of a scenic route this time. So we can't drive over there, else we'll get picked up by Lakitu. And that's the Banshee Boardwalk texture there. And then over here, we can try going over here, but then we get picked up by Lakitu. That's usually where the chain tromp would be by. But there's actually a really cool shortcut on this level too, so if we go up here, then we can take this path here. Bit of a shortcut there. So yeah, if we go this way, we can keep going this way too, so we can actually kind of scale up the mountain a little bit with some good time jumps, so. Yeah, so we could probably scale up that part too if we wanted. Right, and this next level here is the Toad Town sewers from Paper Mario on the Nintendo 64. Because usually you can go under Toad's Town, and then you could go into the sewer system to access various levels and various areas of the game. And yeah, it's really cool to see Paper Mario get some representation, especially in a Mario Kart hack. This is one of the levels that you really wouldn't be expecting. Like how they have the Bowser theme for this level, kind of suits it in a sense. Since like the Toad Town sewers are a little bit more dark and grim, especially in Thousand Year Door, the sewers are pretty grim in that game. And yeah, we're at the end of the lap here. Right, this next level is DK Aztec Temple, and this is obviously based off of Angry Aztec from Donkey Kong 64. And this is honestly probably one of my favorite tracks in the game, just because DK64 is definitely one of my favorite childhood games, and to have a Mario Kart 64 track based off of it is pretty cool. This first lap we're going to do just normally, and then the second lap we're going to take a little bit of a scenic route, because there's a lot to do here. So we can go up to this, I guess this isn't really a temple, this would usually be where the llama would be caged. Yeah, we can drive all the way up there. This is usually where the llama would be caged, and you actually go inside the cage and everything. It's cool. I just like how you can just drive around like this entire area here. Maybe have the quicksand way over here. Drive up here, we got another one of the temples here. This is the one, the temple where you unlock Lanky at. Just so cool that you can just drive up to all these temples and just chill here. It really reminds me of Royal Raceway, how you can just drive up to Peach's Castle, you know? Candy's music shop over there, which we can't really make a jump to. Maybe we could if we could bounce off like a computer player or something like that. And we got this temple over here. This is the one where you unlock Tiny from, I'm pretty sure. Right, this next level is Yoshi's Tropics, and this is based off Yoshi's Tropical Island from Mario Party 1. And this is a really cool course, because honestly, I think Yoshi's Tropical Island is probably my favorite map in Mario Party 1. And I swear, like, DeadHamster, just every single level that he's picked so far has been just, like, right on. So usually this bridge is where the thwomp would be, where you'd have to pay coins to access the other side of the island. I just remember playing this map so much with friends, because one island had a Boo, which, that island was definitely better, but the other island had a Koopa, which would give you 10 coins, but the Boo was definitely the better island, and it was so much fun seeing, like, Bowser switch places between the two maps, and just honestly, playing this just gives me, memories of playing Yoshi's Tropical Island in Mario Party 1 back in the day with my friends. Both sides of this map are actually mirror images of each other, so they're identical. It's definitely maybe the longest track in the game, because I think each lap is probably going to take me around like a minute 20 to do, so this is definitely a long one. And the Koopa Troopa Beach theme obviously fits this track very, very well, so that ended up working out pretty almost flawlessly. Then if we look at the middle, we can actually see that middle island that Yoshi would usually chill on in the game. Right, the next map that we have is Wario's Casino. And this is just very cool. It's nice, very colorful, kind of a nice change in pace. It looks like we got like a poker table over there. You can see we got a chest up there with some gold. Pictures of Wario everywhere. Looks like those are like Wario slot machines right there. And just overall, just such a cool level. Like, got a, looks like a roulette wheel over there. And yeah, a huge pile of gold over there. We'll see if, let's go towards it. Oh no, I can't touch Wario's gold, of course. That's his. The security there has the Lakitu who's guarding it. And overall, like, this just seems like it really fits. It seems like a level off of Double Dash, almost. Then from watching a Dead Hamster's video about this, the cash out booths are closed, so if you go to this casino, you could never cash out anyway, so very Wario-like. I really like how Dead Hamster did that, just the little details like that, you know. Right, this next level is Luigi's Mansion, and this one is honestly just incredibly cool. Just seeing Luigi's Mansion, like a GameCube era game on the Nintendo 64 is always a cool concept. So this first lap, I'm going to kind of rush through, and then we'll take a little bit of the scenic route and just check out everything that this level has to offer. Yeah, so right here we got a, looks like a library over here. Then you have the crates from, I'm pretty sure those are the same crates from Ocarina of Time, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, nice short lap too. So, starting area here, we got a, looks like a bedroom here. We got bed, some dressers. From the bedroom, we go to what looks like the kitchen. We got some stovetops here. We got some old school stoves as well. And the next area has, looks like, it's like a bathroom. Here's the bath. Got a couple like warp pipe toilets here, which is really cool, and like a sink. I wonder what happens if we jump into the sink. Okay, yeah, we can just drive on the water. Mario can defy gravity. Then we got the library here. We got a piano, tons of bookshelves, and a lit furnace over there. Very cool aesthetics in this level for sure. Alright, now for the last level. We got Bowser's 8-4 for the original Super Mario Bros. For the Nintendo Entertainment System. So the start of this level kind of looks like Bowser's Castle, but it gets way different right away. As you can see, you have the 8-bit NES era textures for the walls that would have been in Bowser's Castle. And 8-4 in Super Mario Bros. is like an insanely tough level. And it's really cool to see like an old NES level get some representation. So this right here, a little bit deceiving, but you gotta go around this way. That takes us down, I think, into the basement here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it takes us down to the basement. The colors are from the underwater parts of the Bowser levels. Because when you're underwater in the Bowser levels, it turns into like a green and blue palette instead of like a black and gray one. We have a shortcut there, we'll take that next lap. And then we go around this way. And then you have the boards from Super Mario World on the wall you can hang on to. As you can see, yeah, there's water there because this is the water level part, so that is definitely cool. I wonder what happens when we jump into the water. Okay, yeah, Lack just picks us up. Let's get out of the basement back to the main floor. This should end the lap here, and this is definitely one of the longer laps. Looks like almost 2 minutes per lap. Alright, now back with the save state, so... Okay, that's a pretty tight jump. I think we're gonna have to do the same trick we did. Yeah, we gotta actually drift into it with a mushroom. I never knew that that actually gives you more distance. Huge shoutouts to Dead Hamster and the entire Overkart 64 team for making this. I'm gonna leave a link up to Overkart 64's channel just right up here. Please check out their channel. They have tons of great videos about how to make custom Mario Kart tracks. They have developer commentary for pretty much every single track that's made. So if you want a more in-depth look of these tracks, definitely go check out Overkart 64's channel, which is going to be just right up there. And I appreciate you guys for checking out this video, and I hope that you guys all have a great day.